All right. Time for some more Create Astral. Back into it. Let's get that connected. Hey, there we go. Okay, interesting, interesting. There we go. All right, let me move the mic a little bit. There we go. All right. What are we doing today? Tabbutt's on. So I'm hoping Dabbot is gonna say, oops, wrong key, that the fix that we had for the chunk issue did work. So, what chunk issue? Well, we've been trying various ways to force load chunks in the world. FTB chunks, this thing. Not here, but over yonder. We'll go over there. And then I also tried the Tech Reborn. Yeah, this thing, industrial chunk loader. And for the longest time, nothing seemed to work. Chunk out. Force loading, working. Breaking it. So tried various things, and I think, I'm hoping, at least this has seemed to work. When I left this slightly upgraded version of the rich soil farm yesterday, this was at 0. So while I've been offline, we've collected 82 blocks, which maybe is reasonable. But there's a mod in the pack called like limited chunk loading or something like that basically makes it when you force load chunks and then you go offline, it automatically unloads them after a period of time. So I just disabled that mod, and I'm hoping this means that this is working now. I also went over and collected all the rich soil from the rice farm that I had over here and the old farm over here. I just picked up all of the rich soil, and so we're up to 1444. It's a notable year for those that play EU4. What did Abbott say? I think so. My farm processing facility was definitely in a different state than I left it. Need more storage. Nice. My little rich soil automation seemed to work too while I was offline. All right. Right, we're making compost over here. I think we just need more bone meal, which has been an issue. So this would be about 700 more compost on top of another 700. Plus we have 3 stacks in the deployers. Let's turn that music down a little bit more. There we go. Maybe that's good. So 14, so 2,800 is what we could have. So the advantage of using the annihilation plates is just that this automatically, and the deployers, is that this will automatically place the compost and then collect it once it's converted to rich soil. And we just have a little section of our ME network here that's separated with a quartz fiber, so items won't flow into the disk drives or anything. And I have a separate thing here for overflow. But yeah, this seems to work. Take all this out and we'll see. We're at 1526. And we get another 2, 9, I said I had like 700 worth of straw over there, so 18, 3,300 rich soil in the works, and that might be enough. Oh, there goes the train. For one farm. So what are we doing? What were we doing last time? Doing some stuff with schematic cannon. Looking at the schematic for this big kelp farm. Let's see, what was the plan? So underground trading yard was the big thing we started working on last stream. So we'll go check on that in a minute. Then we could probably start working on the passenger train. And yeah, gathering materials for that. And then I think let's break this up a little bit. Let's do this. So we're gonna check in on the train guard, see how that's going. Maybe it's out of gunpowder at this point, and then we'll start getting parts together for the passenger train, so we have a nicer way of getting around the world. And then let's let's look at re-getting the quests to unlock Chapter 3. So as mentioned a few streams ago, I think I mentioned it a couple times. Unfortunately, I lost all the progress on Chapter 2 due to team changing shenanigans. When you disband a team, you lose the progress. So, yeah. I would like to fix that so we can get back working on Chapter 3 stuff and do some get some progress in the pack going. So, suiting action to words. Let's go over here and check out what's going on with our underground train yard. I did check in on it yesterday a little bit, and it was making some progress, but it's kind of slow going. The schematic cannon is not the fastest way to clear an area. And when I checked on it, it had stopped because we're not force loading these chunks. So I'm guessing it will be stopped as well, although it looks like we made a little bit more progress. Space is opened up a bit. There we go. So basically, I think right now all it will be doing is clearing blocks. Including our torches. Oh no. So that is interesting. It was, and we run through a lot of gunpowder. Okay, so I'm not going to put any more torches down here for now. I'm just going to let this go, and we'll just have to dodge mobs. But yeah, here it is. It's got a long ways to go. We're going to need more gunpowder. Let's see, what do I got? 18, okay. We'll probably need more, not that that's a big deal. It's just kelp, right, in the grinder. But yeah, so this will be kind of a place for us to assemble trains once we get this finished and lit up, and a place to route trains through that are maybe delivering stuff to the workshop area or other factories we build over here. All that and more. Okay, so that is doing its thing. I'll just leave that there. If nothing else at this point, since all the blocks that it's building are down, really all it's doing is clearing blocks. So even if it stops, we can come back and kick it started again, and it shouldn't waste any more gunpowder on dealing with like any of the stuff it's already accomplished. Okay, so we're not going to do the kelp farm quite yet. We're going to work on the passenger train. And I had started, oops. Yeah. Need to expand it at some point. Rich compost to rich soil takes a while. Okay, so we're gonna work on this passenger train. Let's see. We Got the schematic there. Is this... I don't think this is the book for the train, is it? It is. Okay. Cool. What was I going to say before? I did some prep on some of the materials. One of the things I noticed here is that the design calls for... I mean, train casings we have. Train controls I did make, although that was... Train controls are actually a whole block of zinc and a train casing. Dark oak trapdoors. I don't know if we have enough dark oak for that, but we're going to find out. There was something else, though. Train trapdoors. Train trapdoors are surprisingly expensive, as it turns out. Because they, each one, even with the automated recipe, each one needs a brass sheet. So kind of pricey when we need, I wish we had the newer version of Create. Let's see, train trapdoors. So we need 81 of those. So that's 81 brass just for those. When trains go by, do they seem to have dark shadows moving across them? Yeah, I usually see that when I have shaders turned off. So I took advantage of the community foundry over there. We're here, over there, to process some zinc and some copper and make some brass. So we have one train trapdoor there. We have brass. We have 98 brass, of which we need to turn 81. 60, 70, 81. Hey, look. Exactly 81. Into sheets to make trapdoors, which is, why would I design? Why do I do this to myself? Right? I designed this cool looking thing, and I don't even think about, like, oh, it's just train trapdoors. It's right. Must be just like train casing, and we have lots of train casings. Although I may have moved them. We still have 10 over here, but we have more in the storage. I have a wireless terminal. Train. Yeah, we have 171 train casings. It's plenty, right? More than enough. Okay, so that'll take a minute. Let's take a look at what else we need. So I'm sure we need train casings themselves, right, for this train design. 52. All right, let's deliver 52 train casings to the box. There we go. Progress. All right, so I showed this on the last stream, but just to show again what we're doing. This is what we're building. It's a little passenger train. Well, not so little. Should be good. Yep, that's the right one. Okay, cool. And I'm going to put this away so I stop getting confused. And let's update the book. I just love updating the book and seeing progress being made. All right, so a few different things. Let's go see about what we can make here. Is this stack of brass done yet? Yes. All right. 17 more. All right. So how many dark oak trapdoors? 41 dark oak trapdoors. Dark oak. So we have a lot of dark oak logs. I'll just convert them all. Dark oak trapdoors. Oh, right, and this is probably a chipped design. I think it's this one, 6, right? Let's double check. 6, yes. Okay, so I'm pretty sure those are made just by using Carpenter's Workbench with any kind of dark oak trapdoor. Okay, so how many of those? I've already forgotten. 41. 41 of those. Oh, well. 41. We'll have some extras. Alright, what else do we need? We'll have to put those to the Carpenter's Workbench, but we'll get to that. 5 black boilers. What does it take to make a black boiler? Okay. Okay. We got some stuff here. Alright, let's retrace that again. Okay. Okay. I'll need some water buckets. I wonder if we get the bucket back. Needed 5, right? Okay. Let's check in on our brass sheet while we're stepping away from the ME system. There we go. There's all that. Probably need some other things in brass, and we'll see. Cross that bridge when we come to it. Alright. The rich soil is really nice for farms. Gives a random chance of extra growth on crops. And we have the moon rising. What happened to the moon? I don't know the lore. Alright, black boilers. Oh, it's 2. Okay, so we didn't need this much. And we do get the bucket back. Oh. More. There we go. Alright. Quicker growth. Alright, so we're gonna make all of these. How many specifically do we need? I don't want to make extras. I don't think we could make extras technically because we don't have enough brass for that, but 81 total. So that's 64 plus 17, yeah? Actually, the book tells us, right? If I would just listen. 17. And we knew that because we already had 17. Yeah, whatever. Alright. And then we had extra stuff. Okay, so let's give these things to the chest. And we're going to go to the Carpenter's Workbench and convert these. I guess I could have taken the car. Oh well, I'm already this far. I'm not going to go back for it. Oh, it's right there anyway. Alright, next time I'll take the car over there. Wait, where's the Carpenter's Workbench? It's not in here. Is it... It's not there anymore. Is it up there somewhere? If I was a carpenter's workbench, where would I be? That's Mason. No, it is carpenter. Okay. I was wrong. Here we go. 41 of these. And 10. Number 6. Yes. Oh, wait, that's not the right... That's not the right chest. All sorts of stuff in here. Alright. Oh. The glitchy car reminds me, I did find the extra quadricopter, the one that I lost. I did actually go back and watch the replay mod recording of me flying from over where the rice was, getting off the quadricopter and it landing right here. This wasn't here then, it was just grass, right? And I got off of it, and I was kind of stuck in it, and so I clicked back into it and clicked back out, and I just walked in the door. I didn't try to pick it up, didn't try to break it, and you could actually see in the replay it just like floated through the ground. There's an air pocket right underneath us, just like 1 block high, and so it was just sitting right in there. So now we have an extra quadricopter. All right, what am I doing? Why am I coming in here? What's going on? I don't know, but we're gonna make stuff. All right, birch cabinets. Do we have birch? We have some birch. Can we make birch cabinets? We could if we had slabs and other things. How many of these cabinets do we need? 8. All right, each one of these takes. Ooh, advancement. So 6 times 8. What is 6 times 8? 46? No. 48. Yes. 48 slabs, please. Oh, that's too many. Oh well. Now we're gonna be out of something else. We need birch trapdoors. Yeah. Alright. How many of these can we make? 3, and we're out of. Okay. So, let's plant some birch around here, I guess. Or, we need a bigger tree farm. Okay. But for now, if only I had bone meal. Is there any bone meal left? 60. All right, cool. Let's grow a tree. Now, am I gonna be lazy? Yeah, I'm gonna exit. I'm gonna ask some questions. All right. Actually, let's do these apart, so we actually have a good chance of getting more saplings back. We'll eventually want a bunch of saplings to start a multi tree species tree farm, right? That'd be good. Okay, is that enough? Maybe. Almost enough. Just a little bit more. With that going over. All right. Birch window panes. Window panes, you say? Okay. So we need at least 6 of these to make panes. And how many panes did I need? 4. Okay, well, great. Brass ladders. Brass ladders. Brass ladders. How's this supposed to work? Yeah, it's not. 1 to 2. So we want another brass sheet, which we don't have, so we'll make another one of those. Alright. So yeah, the plan is basically to get all of these materials put together really as quickly as we can. Get the schematic cannon going over here with their new train, and then move on to quest progression stuff. Because I've been itching to do that, and I didn't want to do it between streams because I feel like that's a, quest progression stuff should be on stream. I feel for some reason. Even if it's stuff we've already done before. Alright, there we go. So, let's put those things in, update the book, move on. That. Book goes in, book comes out. Oops. We need 2 more of those. And then a bunch of cast iron stuff. I do have some cast iron, so we'll be able to do that. Chutes, coal barrels, copper boiler, fluid tanks, frame glass trapdoor, metal girder, oak planks, oak table, placard, red seat. Just random odds and ends. Not a lot of things. Didn't I put the super glue in there? Oh yeah. Maybe the book knows that it's negative 602 durability, but the schematic cannon sure doesn't. Okay, so we're just gonna go inside. Just gonna make a few more things and deliver and rinse and repeat. Okay, so 2 more birch cabinets. So 4 more of those. And yep. And then what? Cast iron mesh fence, cast iron sheet metal. I wish I could like F to bookmark these items, but that doesn't work. Okay, so cast iron. Hey look, we got 56. So cast iron what? Mesh fence, 4 mesh fence. You make 3 at a time. Great. I guess we'll make 6. Alright. What else? Sheet metal. Cast iron sheet metal. 1. Oh boy. 1 block. Stone cutting. Okay. Cast iron sheet slab. Oh boy. Cast iron sheet slab. Okay. Oh my. Okay, so let's do the math on this. One of these is 9 9 ingots into 4. 3 of these make 6. So it's 1 to 2. But it's 9 to 4. So it's 9 to 8. How many of these slabs do we need? 43. 43 divided by 8 times 9. 48.37. Yeah, I think one of the trains picked up a horse. Maybe on the extra seat? I didn't do that. Alright, so I think we don't have enough. 47 is not enough. I gotta make that. We'll just do it. Or no. Let's plan. Oh my. We need iron, I think. We got 7. We got 7 iron. And that's it. What a world. No, we have more iron down at spawn. What was Big Data again? Display link. Nice. Alright, so this is why, last stream I didn't really talk about it, but this is why I set up this basin here with the blaze burner, was explicitly to make this recipe. Yep. If you aren't careful and you don't have the recipe filter, this will make iron blocks. So you gotta first make 1 by throwing just 1 ingot in, and then you have the item that you can use to then put the filter on. And then you can throw in as much as you want. Okay, so we're gonna go here and we're gonna put in this and this, and then we're gonna stone cut this. And then we're going to, let me grab the car, because we're going to go down to spawn. Every time I cross that little section of rail, I'm like, have to resist the urge to look both ways. Because caution over being run over by trains is now so ingrained from playing this so much. Excuse me. Oh, that was odd. Alright, well anyway. So 24 is not anywhere near the like 50 that we need. So let's make some more cast iron. Down to like 500. Where did we start out? This was full, right? So this was like 2,000. Huh. Interesting. What was that? Hold on a second. Okay. That was weird. Grab a couple blocks. There we go. Swear I saw something out of the corner of my eye coming from my right monitor, which is where I like have the stream manager for Twitch. So like, something happening over there? No, nothing over there. I don't know. Woof. So we are gonna take some of this iron. Probably a stack is enough for now. And I'm afraid we probably wasted that fuel. Yep. Let's see here. Go. Alright, in the meantime, we can make 1 more block. Okay, what else do we need? So, cast iron sheet slab vert. Oh, we needed even more. I didn't even finish reading all the things we need. Let's look at the next page. What's on the next page? Okay, shoots. Nope. Oh, we don't have iron. We do have iron. Good news, we have iron. Alright. Probably should get back on automating the production of iron again at some point. Coal barrels, that's just a decorative barrel. Got barrels. I'll just make another one. It's fine. It was just one, right? No, it was two. Alright, and then copper boiler. What's this require? Fluid tanks, okay. Copper sheets. Okay, do we have copper? We do have copper. Let's make some copper sheets then. Alright, let's see what we can do with this. Alright, it's gonna go do its thing. So this is another 24, that's 48. That's still not enough. Let's go ahead and get this fueled again. Let it do its thing. Alright, and then alright, so we're gonna process that. We're gonna take this and we're gonna make right, boilers. One boiler, I guess. So alright, so I need more barrels, is what you're saying? And then one in there, one in there. Take my bucket back. Oops, wrong key. Make sure I get enough of this cast iron before I head back to the stone cutter. Alright, this goes in there, and then I think we just needed one of those. I forget. Cast iron, sheet metal, 1, and fence. Let's just let's update our book again. Make sure we're not making extra things we don't need, and we've completed 2 pages and knocking down a 3rd. All right, so we're working on this stuff. I thought I made. Oh, I didn't put them in. Okay, there we go. Chutes, coal barrels, fluid. Oh, I could have made some more fluid tanks. All right, next time around. We're just going over here. No need for the car. We're just going right here to our stone cutter. Okay. So 43 slabs. So question for you. So that makes, yeah, that's 1 to 2. So that's the same thing. And I don't understand what that. What does the checkbox do? I don't understand. 18, 20. We're going to like 43, right? Well, 44. Is that right? 43. And then the vert ones. How many? 22. 22 vertical ones. Yes. And some left over. Or whatever else. I don't know. That, and, okay, so. Okay, we're gonna do the coal barrels right here, right? Because this is where the carpenter's workbench is. I like using the coal barrel texture from Chipped for trains, right? Okay, so sheet metal plating and sheet metal plating, slabs and stairs and a steam whistle, and just all sorts of odds and ends. Oh yeah, let's update this one more time. Yeah, there was the train. Oh, it's gone. I think that's the train that was being discussed here. It doesn't have a horse conductor, it's just a horse passenger. Okay. Right, so I've already forgotten. 2 fluid tanks. Start with that. Fluid tank. There we go. We need more copper sheet. Good news. We were making more copper sheet. Got it. There we go. 1, and we're out of barrel. How could I let that happen? Let's make some extras for the future. And it looks like we were out of wood. I think we also need like some oak planks. If I remember right. Yeah, and 4 oak tables. Okay, oak table. There we go. Framed glass trapdoor. Oh, failed to click. Framed glass trapdoor is framed glass plus trapdoor. Framed glass is made by cutting any glass. Okay, do we have glass? Get some. How much did we need? 36. We'll just cut it all. Okay, before we run off, let's check what else we metal girders. I have a box, a toolbox that has metal girders prepared. Yep. Oak planks, oak table, metal girders, fluid tanks, placard. I think I've made one of those so far in this game. Brass sheet and item frame. Item frame we can do. Check. We're out of brass sheets though, so let's pick another. There we go. I didn't know why I was gonna run away, like it was gonna take any time to smash one sheet. Alright, just running through this. Red seats. May I please have a red seat? No, it means I don't have any seats. How about a white seat? How many can I make? That many. Okay, cool. I can make more. It looks like I need a total of 12 plus... so 13. Lucky 13. There we go. And a red one. No, 12 red ones. One white, right? 12 red? Yes. Okay, and rusty sheet metal plating. Okay. Rusty sheet metal plating. Rusty sheet metal plating. What is this? Why did I choose to use this? Rusty sheet metal. Okay. Sheet metal. Iron. Okay. Okay. This might not be bad. Oh wait, I went too far. Here. Okay. 24. Okay. Sheet metal plating. Let me guess. Okay, and then this away. Yep. Okay, cool. That's not too bad, right? It's not the most expensive decorative block. And then shafts. got 6 there. How many do we need? Probably 8, right? Yep. And now we have extras. Great. That and that and that and that and this and this and that and that and that. How's our checklist going? All right, we got just 2 pages left. Oak planks? Oh, I didn't put those in there. Okay, less than 2 pages. Sheet metal plating slab. So I know that we only needed, hold on, 4 and 8 of these. So let's 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we needed slabs, 11 of the non-rusty slabs. There's 12. And, okay, we didn't need any rusty slabs. 6 train doors, 10 white carpet, 2 wooden brackets, and 6 andesite iron mesh trapdoors. Let's keep the book updated, and we're going to do some stone cutting of glass. At least that makes sense. I guess I planted 5 birch saplings, and then I harvested 2 trees, right? It wasn't 4? Okay. Alright, there we go. That's what we needed. Alright, I should adjust my posture here. I feel like I'm in a very not good seating position. Alright, let's adjust this a little bit. Hopefully this is still okay. Maybe over a little bit more. Right, like that. Feeling kind of precariously positioned on my not pedestal, on my seat. There we go. That's a little bit better. Maybe this armrest can't come up anymore. All right, never mind. Maybe this one should come down. That's not quite right either. Suddenly, my seating position is just wrong. I don't know why, but okay. Well, persevere. Deal with it later. Let's point that mic back this way. Okay, there we go. All right, what are we making? Framed glass trapdoor, 36 of those. Framed glass trapdoor. How many? 30 something. I'll just make 40 if we can. All right, and what next? Yeah, 36, good. We didn't make this. 3 sheet metal plating stairs. All right, so I'm gonna put all the stuff that's going into the box over here. We need doors. That's not how you make doors. Let's see, train doors. Why is it brass sheet? How many doors do we need? 6, so we need 6 more sheets. There we go. And then steam whistle and white carpet. 10 white carpet. White carpet. 10 of these. So 12 of these. Alright. Brass should be done by now. making something. There we go, train doors. Yes. 6 of these. Oh, no, we're out of doors. We did it. We're out of doors. Okay, so there's that. What else? Got that, got that. Need a steam whistle. Which I think we have some down at the spawn house, but we'll just make another one. Can't hurt to have some extras. Andesite iron mesh trapdoor. Andesite iron mesh trapdoor. There it is. It's not craftable. Why did I do this to myself? Please. Okay, and I think we 2 wooden brackets. Seriously, we can't craft that. It's uncraftable. Then why did they... I don't understand. Right? Because it's a steel mesh trapdoor is like the tag, but it's relabeled andesite iron mesh trapdoor, but you can't craft it. No R. Oh well. What was the other thing? Wooden brackets. Alright. 4 of 2. White carpet I failed to put in. Alright, and that. Okay, so can we see in the schematic where those were? So we'll know what we'll have to fix later. It's a very tight squeeze. I don't... Maybe they were on the top. Maybe they're that right there. Okay, well, just have to live with it. Let's move the car a little ways away, just in case. And we'll put the schematic back in the thing. And let's also make sure we... Yeah, we'll skip missing blocks because we'll skip those things. And we need some gunpowder here. So let's make some more gunpowder after we sleep. And we'll get the train going. More trains. It's been a while since we made a train, right? There's no gunpowder. Hey, look, there's a lot of gunpowder. Let's take a bunch of that for other thing, and we can put our excess stuff back in the enemy system. Although I want that bone meal for our compost production. There we go. I think one thing I did between streams was I added 2 more crude storage units here to essentially pipe the tree bark over, just to automate this. Although we are out of logs, right? We don't have any over here, do we? We could use rubber logs, but no. We should go to the tree farm. Yeah. Let's check on the tree farm after we get this going. So we're not going to need a ton. That should be fine. And off it goes to make a train. Alright. Not too bad for like 40 minutes of gathering stuff. I'll take this book away. We don't need that anymore. Now we have a train in the way. I guess we can drive through there, right? So let's go over to the tree farm. I tried the other day to like drive straight across that way to get to it, and it kind of sort of worked, but it was pretty awkward. Like that other stream where I drove cross country out towards where the ice was, got stuck on a bunch of hills and trees and stuff. A little bit of that going on. Let's see. I want to make sure I kind of drive down the middle here so we don't get stuck in that one spot. So this is, yeah, we're capped. So this is working. We're full. We're full of logs and leaves. And the good news is we're bringing crude storage units with us now, wherever we go, so we can collect. And yeah, I could just pick up the crude storage unit off the ground, but then I'd have to like put another one and set up it. You know, I'd have to configure it, and I don't know. There's a this is the right level of effort. And we'll have to fix the contraption too, since it looks like it's stuck, which happens sometimes. Uh-huh. Yep. There he goes. Yay. Wrench it. What's neat is that the crude storage units, if they have the same thing in it, they do stack. So this is holding like 64 stacks of stuff into one slot on my hotbar. Pretty neat. And yeah, I cleaned up that over there. Good. All right. So yeah, it looks like we've actually finally properly fixed the chunk loading issues on the server, which I know I have, and some other people have been trying to figure out, and it looks like we finally figured out what it was. Oh, look, a little fox. Well, there's a couple of foxes around here. Where have they been coming from? I don't know. Well, good. Come on. Alright, so as promised, I think it's time to work on some quest progression stuff. As soon as I get these logs and leaves into the farms. Is this still going? Yeah, it's still going. Should be done here pretty soon. Alright, in that goes. And then we gotta fix this situation. Yeah, I know. Look. Okay, there you go. No, you can't have my rice. Oh, this is almost full too. Let's move this out. Okay, the rest can go in here for other wood needs. Yes. And look at it go. It's a very nice, like, visual. Alright. And then the leaves we also want to grab to compost, because I don't have like a builder's tea farm or anything like that. So this is what I'll use the leaves for. Compost for bone meal. for compost. Alright. At some point we're gonna use all this glass we made. Just not quite yet. We're not there. We're gonna do some other stuff. Okay. Other stuff being looking at the quests. Yes. Quest, yes. So ignore all the exclamation points. We'll collect all the rewards at the end. Let's yeah. This is required, isn't it? Let's do this. So we're gonna I guess we've not, this is not completed yet. So what's not completed? We did that. These are all optional, right? Yes. These are all optional. Oh, these are not optional. Okay. So I'm gonna just pen all the non-optional quests, and we'll. That's interesting. They're not optional for quest for chapter completion. These are though. Okay, that's fine. Optional. I think I don't have my copper gear anymore. Let's see. This is optional. We can probably pick this stuff up again. I think it's somewhere over there. And this stuff up. I'm just gonna pen everything, and we'll go. Okay. Oh, is this why I went and got cactus, just to like complete the quest? Fortunately, these are all optional, because these would be a pain. I'd have to rebuild farms and stuff, or maybe, I mean, Deadbutt has farms that I think are growing a lot of this stuff, so I could probably collect from there. But let's go. Let's go around and pick up stuff. Is this done? Finished. All right, we didn't even need that much bone meal. All right, cool. Yoink. So we're gonna go back to the spawn house, and see, I'm gonna fix this to be a different set of settings, so it's compatible with the items in the slot already. Is that it? That was it. Cool. All right. All the bone meal one in there, or the gunpowder one in there, and we got a train. So I'm pretty happy with this train, like this passenger car design. So there's like a little, you know, luggage, hang your coat area on either end of the passenger car, and you can sit down at a table with your other passengers. Oh, right. So you know what we don't have here? A train station to be able to assemble. Yeah, and that's fine like that. I don't mind that. Okay. So we're gonna get away from the monsters. Take a little nap. We'll deal with the train later. We'll what I eventually want to do is have one or more of these passenger cars, passenger trains, with a schedule where they visit like all the different spots, and then you can just hop on a train, so you don't have to drive yourself around. Although mixed feelings about that, because the car does go pretty fast once it gets up to speed, and I wish there was that doesn't quite feel quite right. Anyway, where am I going? I want to get back to spawn house. Over here. There we go. Alright, let's tear up the kitchen. Quest complete. Cooking table. Milk jar. Toaster. Refrigerator. I guess we should make 2 so it would be a full-size fridge, but whatever. Ooh, builder's tea. Oven? Is this? That's the Farmer's Delight. I think we have that, but there should be... There we go. Ta-da! Quest progress. Let's see. Okay, what else do we need? Cactus and apple press. Cactus is in here. We have 60. Oh, that. 60's not enough. Oh, whew, all right, there we go. 64 and 1. All right, let's just look at the quests here. Melon? I don't suppose we have a bunch of melon in here. Nope. This stuff should all go in there, right? Anyway. Boy, that takes me back, you know, those first several weeks of, like, dealing with inventory in this little house. Okay, so... I feel like maybe some of the armor is still around at the new house. On an armor stand, we can check. If not, we can craft it up there. So the... apple press we have right here. It wants an axe. We can axe it. There we go. What else? Okay, we need a one of these things. Grapevine pot. Put that there now. Such quick progress, right? Apple juice. How do I do anything? Aging barrel? Okay, that was a quest. There's a quest. It's doing all the things. Oops, wrong direction. Oh, no, not like that. Can I put you in here? Can I put you in here? I thought this is wine bottle storage. How do you work? Okay. Like that. Alright, so we did that. We just need to do white grape juice. I think there was a bottle in here of that. Or no, in here. Ta-da! Alright, quest completed. And then we need the... Oh, this is optional. It's not here anymore, right? Because it's over at the pub. The bartender's bartending table. But that's fine. It's optional anyway. Skip it. All this stuff is optional. So we just need to get the melons. And what are we missing here? The fruit basket and the tool rack. This is going to be kind of annoying. But the spice rack. There's a tool rack. And, right, the fruit basket. Easy to miss. Maybe we should put it somewhere else. Let me put that. Oh, nice. Just, it's attached. It's got a very strong bracket on the wall, holding it in its awkward position. Now let's move that. Can we have it here? That's a little better. Ta-da! Okay. Right. So we need to make the no filter edition. So that, just craft it into that. There we go. Job done. And is that, what are we missing? Oh yeah, so the armors, right? Just the armors, and then we'll be done with chapter 0.5 again. two something months later. All right. And then we'll have to see what we need to do to finish up chapter 2. I know part of that, which is going to be going to the moon, but it's not a big deal anymore. I'm curious. It sounded like Deb on 9K has been doing some stuff on the moon, from what I've heard before. So we'll have to see what's going on over there. But right. So I wanted to see. Okay. Good news. You can just pick up all the bits. Yay! I guess the gold armor was optional. Yeah, 'twas. All right, and I guess the melons were optional too. Okay, so cool. All right, so it's green. Green is good. Now chapter 2. Okay, I've already done all this stuff. It's optional. We're gonna skip it. I'm gonna have a bucket of compound mixture. It's kind of annoying. A bucket of bronze. Pick up some of this stuff. I already have that advancement, so that's gonna be interesting. We'll see what happens there. And then I'm just gonna pen the things that are like so annoying because I don't have these things anymore because I have the the spacesuit. Okay, well, so it goes. All right. Wait, do I have? Keep that on me. That'll be relevant at some point soon. Anything else that I need from in here? Not seeing it. All right. The smart fluid pipe. Don't I have a toolbox that has one of those in it? You know, one of them. I'm glad that the wheel only has, 3, 6, 8 slots. Otherwise, I'd be tempted to make more toolboxes, and then it would be impossible for me to find anything ever. There we go. I have 8 of those things. Yep. Sometimes you just gotta throw it on the ground and let it, pop back into you. Okay, so we're gonna go figure out how to get some andesite compound in here. I guess we need to make or grab a table. We also need to give this more copper. There we go, we get some copper in there we can steal. I'll make some more bronze, although I don't think we need to actually to do this. There was at least a bucket in there already, so that's fine. Quest complete. Great. What am I supposed to do with this bucket? Okay. Nope. Alright, well. That's there if I ever need it. And then we'll do one for, alright. Let me borrow this table. bucket on there. Pour. It's much more straightforward than the first time around. Alright, and then this is going to go back there. Let's put everything back where it was. Alright, I don't need that gold on me. I'll put that back in the, in there. Okay, quests. Right, cauldrons and dripstone. Do I want to make more? You know what I should do? I should go back over to the original lavagen area and pick up some of the cauldrons and dripstone that were sitting over there. W. That'd be a fun kind of revisiting. I mean, I guess effectively that's what all this is, right? Going back through all the quests is kind of revisiting how we got here. Where's my car? I probably left it at spawn. I bet that's it. Yeah, the infinite lava was a huge pain. Is a lot of work that honestly that time should have, could have, might have, should have been put into like mechanical drills and stuff to automate that, and then we'd have that for that. But yeah, so there was a lot of effort put into where am I going? Can I go? Yeah, I can get there this way. Yeah. A lot of effort put into drilling out an area big enough. You know, it's got to be 10,000 blocks in size, the area for the lava. And so a lot of effort was spent manually digging this out. That I don't know. I think I have a tendency sometimes to not want to automate things unless I can do it the way I want to do it. And so I'll just spend the time to do it manually. And that's what it is. How do I get to where I'm going? There's a ladder here somewhere. Ah, there we go. Yes. So here's where all of our lava is coming from. Not the part that we're about to see. Oh no, it is. Okay, so the part that I was thinking of is the part. Right. Oh yeah, right. So this is our original, like, a little bit of lava above cauldrons. Here. And this was what was, like, just this corner. This little corner produced all the lava that filled all of the space. All of what space? All of that space going down like 40 blocks. So this was... What episode was that? What stream was that? Let me check really quick. That was like months ago, right? Because that... I don't think those VODs are on Twitch anymore. But they're on YouTube. But yeah. There's so much work. Okay, so anyway, I came here, though, to collect some cauldrons and dripstone because they're not doing anything here anymore. They're just sitting here, being a... there we go, infinite lava, because I already have the advancement. But yeah. I'm gonna leave most of this here, though, just as a, you know, a testament to where we came from. But I'll collect a little bit since I'm here. And yeah, so above the... Wait, where? Oh yeah, the surface, of course. Originally, the host pulley was set up here, right? Because we filled all of this up to this level. But now the host pulley's up at the surface, right? Where we have a power source and a tank to then fill up passing trains. I haven't climbed up this ladder in quite a long time. Some caves in there. You can see the rays of light being affected by the windmill. Oh yeah, look at that view. It'd be cooler if we could get. There we go. Anyway. Yep. And then we got sturdy sheet production over here. Just capped out. If we want gravel, actually maybe I do want gravel. Let's take some gravel here. We're probably not gonna produce any more for quite a while since this is dependent on producing more sturdy sheets, and we're backed up on that, right? So might as well take it. All right. Right. So we're gonna backtrack. So there's nothing really over here for us other than we could check on the tree farm again. Let's see, you know, normally when I've been on the server, if I've been on the tree, if I've gone over to the tree farm, you know, on a given stream, if I go back, there's not really anything that's changed. I wonder if that's because the area over here gets unloaded. Because that's the default setting apparently in the pack for that mod that unloads force loaded chunks, is that if you're no, it's like if you're offline maybe. Let's see. Okay, only 500. I mean, that feels kind of like the amount that would normally be here. I think what we need to do though is really just swap the storage unit out. Yeah. Let's do that. No. No, 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 no. No. Not into the lava for you, thank you. Alright, and we're gonna put some in there, and we're gonna configure into the back, auto input, lock. Are we full of saplings? Yep, we're full of saplings. Awesome. Okay, so we're gonna... We can also compost those. Great. And we got our log overflow down here, so that'll be fine. So now we can store up to 8,000 logs here. And we'll see, I'll probably just leave this for the day, and we'll see next time like tomorrow or whenever I log into the server next, how we're doing with logs. I have a feeling it's going to make quite a difference. I wouldn't be surprised if, like, after like 24 hours, this is like even 10,000 blocks of storage won't be enough for it. Because if like in an hour it is 500, in 24 hours it should have 12,000. Yep, we need to progress. We need to go to Mars. We need to get to Mars. To get materials there to be able to unlock more stuff, better stuff. Because once we... I don't know how far... I know there's going to be more stuff added. That's what I've been led to believe anyway. In the next release, whenever that happens. I have no insider knowledge of that, but I've been led to believe from things that are publicly discussed that there will be an update at some point for this pack, and there will be more more content, and you know, so who knows what the future holds, but I just know that's what's in the pack so far. Like, I know, what do I know? I know in chapter 3 it talks about going to Mars, and I know there are things that are gated behind materials that you can only get on Mars. So, yeah, that's what I know. I think there's more stuff though, and I think there's lots of things like nuclear reactors and stuff, bigger, better power. So yeah, excited to see all that, and that's why I want to do some more progression. Okay, so these aren't optional, so we need ingot, gear. Okay, we can do all that really quick. There we go, and yeah, I think I have ingot cast over here in a box. Yep, there we go. Knocking these quests out. These are optional. I think we are done with all of this. We just gotta do this. I wonder if I still have Akram somewhere. And then I'm just gonna bookmark all the things that we have yet to do. Great. Okay. Just kind of next steps. All right, we need rose gold. We can make that happen. Electron tube. Well, we could make that happen. If we had more rose quartz. Let's make a rose quartz. Let's sleep. I'm gonna need a new sleeping bag here soon. Alright. Ah, sweet. What was he doing? Oh yeah, so rose. Hey, look, I have things. I'll leave those there. We'll just process some more of these. No, I don't want to go. We are overstressed. That is a problem. Let's temporarily disconnect some of those things. There we go. Are we... There we go. Excellent. Oh, we're not ready for that yet. Okay, so can we... there's rose gold. There's not a bucket in there. Let's add some copper, maybe? Suppose I don't have... Nope, the copper over there. Okay, we'll go grab some copper. And maybe we can throw some buckets that I don't have anymore. Copper and buckets. Copper and buckets. Copper and buckets. Buckets and copper. I'm just going to take all the buckets because... Yeah, and copper. Copper I got. And fuel. Just a little bit for now. Make things. And can we fill buckets? We only need one, really. Once it gets up to 1,000 mil buckets, aka 1 bucket, there we go. All right, and then yoink. All right, what am I supposed to do with this? Guess I'll pour that in there. There you go. Problem solved. All right, and then we'll turn that off and turn this other one off, and then we can turn the other stuff back on. We really need more power. Overstressed. I've not turned something off sufficiently. What did I do? Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. Gray toolbox. And the green one has some of the stuff we need to complete quests. Andesite tunnel, one of tunnel. I guess I don't get credit unless I get it off the ground. Alright, and then mechanical bearing, linear chassis, 2 iron chest, deployers, and all that other stuff. Let's just put toolboxes down, and we'll see what we got. There we go, 8. Yeah, that's not gonna work anyway, right? So, oh, let's put this gravel away. Away. We'll put it right there. Yeah. Mechanical bearings. Do I have? Or linear chassis? I have deployers. Did I need deployers for something? I mean, I have some deployers. It looks like I need 12. Linear chassis. I'd have. Alright. That completed a couple of things. I still want those deployers. What else we need? A mechanical bearing. I suspect that I don't have any of those. In a box. There was pointed dripstone for some reason. I mean, it was relevant at one point, right? Did I need millstones for something? Nope. Okay. Mechanical bearing. Mechanical bearing. Make more shafts. Mechanical bearing, go. Yeah, there you go. The world revolving. Quest completed. Nine of those. I don't think we're gonna have the stuff to make 9 deployers though. We got 6. We need more rose quartz. At least 3 more. Didn't I have a box that had sandpaper in it from a long time ago? Yeah, let's get rid of. Let's deal with this. Classic Create. Deployer. Great. Throw it on the ground. Pick it up. No, I needed 3 more of those. Oh, whoops. 2, 3, 4, 5. Why not make some extras? Interesting. There we go. That's good. Finally working through the sandpaper. If I can find it again. Oh, there it is. Yep, there we go. All right, it's an offhand. Can't take things from your offhand. And we'll need those, and we'll make 12. Perfect. All right. 10 mechanical drills. Mechanical plow. Got that. That's a harvester, not a plow. I use one way more than the others. There we go. Alright, and then mechanical drill. 10 of those. What was that in the middle? Iron sheet. Yep. Iron sheet. Yeah. Obviously, I don't have any of those. Otherwise, I would have made them. Had them to make the drill, that is. Mm-hmm. Just make a bunch. That'll be useful later. Alright, and then 10 rails. Oh, rails. Yeah, rails. Bam. Automate mining itself, which we did that already. Iron chests. We used to have. There's some kicking around somewhere. I think I'm just going to go find 2 rather than make them. Okay, so then copper back tank. Here's the thing. Are we had an alloy? How did that happen? Hold on, let me bookmark this. And then tithing. Helmet and boots. Okay, we can make that. And we could make that if we had some andesite alloy. But apparently we've run through it all. What is the world coming to? We've been real busy. Boots? Yes. And then copper back tank needs a block of copper. Actually used to be a ton of copper blocks in here, and then I turned them all into ingots for convenience sake. So, oh, I didn't get the boots in my hands. There you go. Ahoy. Okay, so maybe somewhere there's Okram. There's 2 of them. Alright, 254 to go. Alright. Okay, so let's find out where those are. And then iron chests too. And hey, I think now's a good time to check on the underground train yard. Yeah. I'll stop off here really quick. Maybe there's some of that this stuff in here. Nope. What else was I after? Iron chests. Are there any iron chests in here? No. This is a rose gold chest. We got a bucket of snail here. We got some odds and ends over there. Some packed ice here. Nope. Okay. Off we go. Wait. No iron chest over there either. Okay. Back in the car. We should also get some more rice. Keep ourselves fed. There we go. Some extra buckets. What was I looking for again? Some of this stuff, right? And then iron chests. So I don't see any of that. There's one iron chest. One of two. There's our 12 steam whistles that I knew we had. I don't see an iron chest. What does it take to make them? 2 blocks of iron, a copper chest, and rubber. I guess I could make some more. Huh. Why is this white like this? Don't know. Anything of relevance in here? Nope. Is there ochre on the wall? I probably, because I made 256 or obtained 256. I think I obtained it, rather than the automating it. But I think I processed it all. I must have, because I don't have it anymore. What does it take to make this stuff? Maybe we should do that. Cobble deep slate, compressed sand, and lava. That's no fun. It's a lot of sand. Yeah, there goes the fox and the horse on the train. I think it's coming back. There it is. Okay, so I guess I am going to make another iron chest. Yep. Okay, iron chest is made from these things. We need a copper chest. We can make a copper chest. And an iron chest. 2 iron chests. There you go. We got that in our pocket for when we need it. Alright, what is that? What does that do for us? Hey, look at... Oh, I should have. Okay, we'll pick that up. And a spout. I'm surely I have a spout, or I have one in a box. Maybe not. Let's make a spout. Easy peasy. Alright. Alright, and then we need a item drain. We can pick one of these up. Yoink. Alright. And we had crimsite. I have that in my pocket. The explorer's compass. There we go. And I have these things somewhere. I don't know if I have this redstone chip anymore. Okay, so anyway, so let's yoink, electron tube. Crimsite? Oh yeah, I think I turned all my crimsite into decorative blocks. Yep. No going back. Redstone chip? How do I make you? Oh, I think I ended up making these by hand, right? guess I should set up automation for this now. Alright. I should bookmark that. We'll have to do that. And so display board and display link. I've had those things. There we go. Yoink, yoink. What's neat is the quest reward is more display boards. I have even more. Yeah. Alright, what is this? Okay, so we'll get that. Get that. We got all that stuff. We got all that stuff. So we've it's a lot faster than the first time. Let's see. So harvesters. We got 2. We need 1 more, which we're gonna need a lot more anyway. So it doesn't hurt to make an extra. And then kelp. There you go. And let's see what else we got. So saws. Didn't I make saws? Nope. Do I have saws in a box? I wish you could like hold shift or control shift or something to like preview what's in the box. You know, like yeah. I know I have at least 1 saw. Yep, 1 saw. Okay, so let's make saws. Sheets, please. Alright, and it is just about time for me to take a little break. Because I have been sitting here for quite a while. And I like to have, you know, blood flowing in my legs. But let's make some saws. At least this is wasn't it in Create Above and Beyond where it was like a multi-step? Because like weren't there like saw blades? Anyway. Yeah. Okay, so any sapling. Can I have a sapling? Let's get a vanilla sapling. There we go. Job done. Okay, so some more challenging things for us to do. Some more interesting things for us to progress. We have a ton of logs maybe still. There we go. Oh, we are out of axes. I see. That's fine anyway, because I think we're out of... Looks like we're out of bone meal. Yep. Okay. I'm gonna get some of my storage units back. I like to have lots for quick item transport. 34, that's a good amount. Okay, so I am going to head back to the house really quick. Sleep there. Try to conserve my sleeping bag. Maybe it'll make it through the stream. And when we return, probably time to check in on the train yard underground and figure out what we're doing next in terms of quest progression. So I'm gonna be back in just a few minutes after this break, and then we'll be doing some more Create Astral. BRB. All right, I am back, and we're back in the game. All right, so what are we doing? I guess we're gonna properly progress through this. So I think we need to well, I need to make some of this stuff, and we can what can we do here? We could cheese this a little bit, maybe. We need 256 of this, 55 millibuckets, so 100 millibuckets. So that's 20. So we still need a tank. How do we want to do this? We could probably just set up something temporary over by the lava source to do this. Yeah. Yeah, so let's just grab a mechanical mixer in our basin, and we have a package of cobble deep slate over yonder, and we can grab some sand we can compress. Yeah, we can do this. I think last time I ended up just going and mining 4 stacks of this stuff, and that's technically completing the quest, but I guess this time we'll automate it a little bit just to show. What I'm not going to do is build a big factory to do it, which is my want normally for these sorts of things, but we don't need all that gold right now. Oh, what are we missing? How are we out of andesite alloy? How's this a thing? Alright, that'll last for a little bit. Alright, so whisk. And then a basin. Okay, and sand we have some of. So it's 1 compressed sand per thing. So like this would be not even a stack of compressed sand. So we need a lot of sand, huh? How much sand do we got kicking around here? Any? We got gravel. We can make sand. We got red sand. Alright, let's process this gravel. There we go. That'll take a minute. And then cobble deep slate, there's a package of it. So that's just enough to make enough ochrum. These we basically need 4 stacks, right? 64, 128, 256 ochrum. So 4 stacks of cobble deep slate and 4 stacks of compressed sand. So that's actually 9, 18, 36 stacks of sand. So a little bit more than what we can fit in a crude storage unit. Yeah. I used to have a lot more sand, but then I turned it all into glass. We had some processing going over here. No, that's all done. Hey, look, we have 6,500 clay. It's a decent amount. How do I get out of here? I can't. Alright. Okay, and then the other one was Crimsite, right? Crimsite. CHR. No. So yeah, Crimsite. That one. Which is lava and flint. Cobble deep slate. Okay. So we made a spout and we have deployers. We could do that too. Let's do both. Spout. And I think we have pumps. If not, we have cogs and pipes in our toolboxes. We probably have depots too. Let me make a couple of extra ones. Just in case. Although... Let me think about that. We might just use belts. Okay. So we're still making sand, yeah? Okay. Let's get another crude storage. What else are we gonna need? Do we have more sand over in the spawn area? Maybe. I think once we finish processing this, I'll just take that and we'll run and we'll see what's what. All right, so while that's processing, let's go check in on the underground train yard and see how that's progressing. Yeah. So this should be one mob central, since we have no lighting. Since we did have lighting, and the schematic cannon took it all away. But yeah, if we stand back here, we can kind of take it in. So we're getting there. Slowly taking out the ceiling. Just a few skeletons. I think we're gonna need some more gunpowder though, so let's deliver that. Alright. I guess it's not completely true that the only thing the schematic cannon is doing is clearing blocks, because it's also building the columns as it goes. Here comes a zombie. Oh, never mind. That chest was in the way. Oh, I'm out of here. Alright. Well, it's still going, which is good. It didn't stop, and we don't have to restart it. So it's a good thing. Okay, so we were fine. I'll take the car back. Waiting on some sand. And we're gonna take that and see what we can do in terms of making ochrum and crimsite over at our lava tank. Yeah, that's done. Alright, wrench. Alright, let's go. Ah. Alright. Yeah, about 9K left for us. So we're gonna go over to the lava, whatever you call it. It's a tank connected to a hose pulley. As I've been thinking about making more of these for other fluids like shimmer, and maybe honey, I've been thinking of them as like fountains. So I might move this a little bit, just so that we can have multiple things where there's you know, pipes coming out and then connected to spouts for like multiple purposes. Right, so let's see. So we're gonna make ochrum, which needs lava, and then we're gonna make crimsite, CRIMSITE, which needs lava, but through spouts onto something and repeating. Okay, so we're gonna set up like 3 things here. Yeah, so let's get the toolboxes out. Got some pipes here, that'll be good. Deployers, good. And what we're gonna do, I think, first and foremost, we're gonna, let's see, I'm gonna reverse this so we're not throwing lava everywhere. I'm gonna take that, and we're gonna pipe. Oh, no, not that way. So I reversed the pump so that we're not spewing lava out of this. Probably don't want that, and we'll make a little divot here, and we'll put a spout here, and we'll move our depot for just manually getting lava. Hold on, I have an excavator. There we go. Let's make some space. Oh. There we go, there we go. Alright, and then we'll move both of these storage units. Right there. And right here. And so all this will work the same way. And we can flip this back. And lava is being delivered over here again. Great. And then we're going to set up some production lines for the things that we're making. So let's start with the crimsite. So we're going to do a belt with a spout and then a deployer. So if we have this like this, yeah, that connects. And then we can put a deployer here. And then we'll have a belt. And I think we're gonna have to get some brass funnels to do what I'm kind of envisioning, but we'll see. That's not where the belts are, though, is it? It's one of them. It's the gray one. All right, and then that and that. So we can do something really abbreviated here. If we want Seems like the hat's messed up now on the conductor. Or the fox has the hat. The fox is like chewed through the top of the hat and is like holding it in its mouth. And the horse is just along for the ride. Okay, so we need motion over here. We can probably get a gearbox. Hold on, let's rethink this. Can we have this going? It's gonna be really fast. There we go. Perfect ish. And then okay. Yeah, we can make this work though. So we can do a crude storage unit to collect the chromosite. And we'll block this right now by putting a bowl and locking it. There we go. Only bowls. In from the back, auto input. That'll be chromosite. So we'll only take the chromosite coming off the belt. And everything else will loop via... is this going to work? I don't know. Isn't it great? We need another funnel. But yeah, so this would be the idea, right? And then we just need another funnel. How do we make andesite funnels? It's been so long. Andesite and rubber. Get a parts box. Maybe those are parts. Was it 1 and 1? Was it the other way? Yes. All right. So is the other one set to go out? Yep. Okay. So what are we making? We're making chromosite. So cobble deep slate. We don't have any on us because we didn't get any. But we can just run. Okay, I can. The car is just so much faster. It's just silly not to take it instead of walk. Except when we have adverse terrain. So we have a, I think in one of the chests here, I saw a package. There we go, cobble deep slate. So, I'm going to put this here for now, and we have so many of these crude storage units. I'm going to put one of these as the input right here, and this is going to output to the back, auto output, and we're going to... it's doing something. Right, we needed flint. Yeah, flint. Right. Okay, let's get around. Excuse me. Also, we didn't supply power. It's got some problems, but it's fine. We need flint. Honestly, we need a brass funnel here so that we can filter. Or there's another option. Instead of using item vaults, we'll just use more crude storage units. Where'd it go? So the problem, I think, right, so that's going to be a problem. No, that's not going to work. Because we specifically need to not just filter for a particular kind of thing. We need to take everything except for a particular kind of thing. And so this is not going to work for that. We really need brass funnels. To do that, the item vault thing is good, though, for like a buffer. So I'll do that. But we need a brass funnel. I mean, maybe it'll be fine. I think the most important thing right now is we need the flint. So that the second step can happen before it goes into the item vault. Although I think it's tricky. And I know I left the car. Oh well. So do we have a box of flint over here? Yes. Several. Many. In various places. So I'm going to take this one. And we can finally do something with all this flint. The one byproduct that we kind of are going to have, haven't really seen a lot of it on stream, but when you crush granite, yeah, that's the main thing. When you crush granite, you get granite dust, and this stuff is useless. I mean, there's this recipe, which is silly. A silly recipe that makes no sense, but there's not really any other use for it. So, but the flint at least has a use. Alright, so we're gonna collect this back and put our box here, and this is gonna be locked, and it's gonna output to down, auto output. Yeah, and set that to filter, and why? At least there's no mob griefing. Oh, right, and we have no power here. So we got some options. Maybe just a belt and a going across from here, since the directionality doesn't matter. Oh, overstressed. It's too much. We can... More creepers. Maybe from here would be good. Is that the same level? Yeah, but much slower, so that might be workable. I guess my concern is going to be once we get the Akram production here as well, that, yeah, that's too much too. Okay. I've got 12 SU. I mean, all this stuff adds up at the speed it's going. Like we could take something at the speed. Oops. Out of shafts. All right. So will this work? Yes. For some definition of work. Alright. Now... Okay, it looks like this is going to work. It's just going to be kind of slow, unfortunately. Okay. Throw all the stuff on there that was already in process. Do we really need... I think we could probably get some SU back, right? If we slow this pump down a little bit. Right, this is just supplying our stuff over here. So if we tapped like that... Yeah. Alright, so this gear only exists to provide that. So if instead we hooked up to this one. How's the directionality? Wrong. Okay, there we go. And then, oh, picked up something. Let's bring this back a ways away over here. Maybe speed it up a little bit. Should maybe have enough SU. I suppose I could have a stressometer over here to get a sense of how much stress we have left. I'm not supposed to have one of those sitting here somewhere. Nope. Okay. Well, I guess we'll just play it by ear. There we go. All right. That's feasible. What's going on? Oh, this is going the wrong way now. Okay. That makes sense. All right. So, honestly, easiest thing to do is we're just gonna do that and put a belt and there. There we go. All right, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stop this output for now. I'm gonna let this cycle until we finally get the chromosite so that we can get this set up to receive it, and then this will be automated. So while that's doing that, let's look at the other thing. So for the other thing, we need lava and cobble deep slate and compressed sand and a basin with a mixer. And we have some options for doing that. We could have a pipe come down. The question is going to be, how are we going to spend the cog on the top for the mixer? That'll be fine. And we should, yeah. Let's just do here. I think that'll be enough room. many... I should make another gearbox then. Yeah. Gonna need another gearbox. There we go. So what I'm thinking... I'm not gonna be able to move around here, which is fine. We'll do that into this, and then turn this way. And then we'll be able to put a cog on top of that. And this is fine. Yeah. There we go. It can mix. Do we have crimsite yet? Not quite yet. Okay, so we're gonna put lava in there. So we need... Oh, hey, Didymus. How's it going? Long time no see, indeed. I've been running around dealing with random family moments. Yeah, those can be difficult. Hopefully some good, not all bad. How goes it? Pretty good. It's been quiet last couple of streams, but been getting some stuff done. Been today, this kind of second half of the stream, I've been working through the stuff from chapter 2. The last couple of streams have been more like build focused, so kind of swinging back to working on some of the progression, getting towards doing some new stuff. Yeah. So now I'm doing the thing that I was supposed to do like 100 hours ago, which is to automate the Okram and the Crimsite. Because last time around, I just kind of mined a bunch. Oh, hey, there's the Crimsite right there. So... Gimme. It's too fast. Oh, I got one. Alright. Alright, there we go. Alright, so now we can turn this on, auto output. I feel like, yeah, I mentioned it was awesome when I did it. You think so? Oh yeah, so now we have this situation. This horse somehow got on the train when it was stopped, or when it must have been on the track and it survived being intersecting with the train or something. I don't know. I didn't put the horse on here, but the fox picked up the horse anyway. Yeah, we got this going on. We got some Crimsite, and more will happen, right? Pretty funny. All right, so what am I doing here? I am going to set up some crude storage units here and here, and this placement's not so great. Let's I'm gonna regret moving that, aren't I? Right, input, good, it's the right direction, because I wanted to put a storage unit here, although probably facing this way so we can see what's inside of it. There we go. Okay, so we have sand. I'm not gonna automate. Excuse you, Firefly. What are you doing? I'm not gonna automate compressing the sand. I think. I mean, maybe I could. It's just automated packing. I could do that, but I'm not gonna. Can't make me. This is not permanent. Oh, I need to figure out how to... I thought I did that before, but I guess not. Filter out Streamlabs from showing up in the in-game toast. Oh, I think that was maybe pretzel before I did that for. Okay, well, anyway. Okay, so compressed sand is one input. And we're gonna output to the right, auto output. And then what else are we putting in this? Cobble deep slate. Okay. I think we have some of that. I'll have to get some more. So cobble deep slate. Lock it. Output to the right. Auto output. And we're making ochrum, which we have one that we can use to lock in there and input to from the left. Auto input. And we wait. How long does it take? Apparently, okay, there we go. 2. We did it. And crimsite, still 4. I think it takes a while because it's got to cycle all the materials around. But it's automated. Is this in a force loaded chunk here? Oh, it's not. Interesting. Oh no, but this is in the spawn chunks, so this will be fine. All right, we need more cobble deep slate and more compressed sand. Right, that part I can do. I think you can speed it up with the blender speed. Oh, making this faster. Yeah, we're pretty close to like using all the stress units from the windmill though, so it's fine. It's maybe not gonna make all today, but this is in the spawn chunk, so at least it should keep going. Yep. Speaking of chunks, one issue that I don't think I talked about a lot on stream, but it's been a thing I had noticed with like the tree farm over yonder, and other things that I tried to force load with like FTP chunks didn't seem to always like keep loaded. So there was apparently a mod in the pack called limited chunk loading or something like that force unloaded force chunks after a period of time. So I've disabled that. Yeah. So, I mean, if all the 30 people that are apparently following this channel requested to come on the server, that would be quite something. But if they did, that might be more of an issue where, you know, I would need humongous server to allow everyone to keep like everything force loaded all the time. But, you know, it's not a lot. At this scale, it's fine. Alright, so I think we're done with the building portion of this. I need to get some more cobble deep slate and get loaded up. Yep. But yeah, it's that follower count keeps going up though. It's quite something. All right, so we got some cobble deep slate. Let's see here. All right, wrench time. We have 2 sand. You think I have a good variety between this and Oni encoding? Yeah. In like less than 2 weeks, I should be getting a copy of I should be getting the code anyway for Starfield. So I'm definitely going to be streaming that. That may change up the schedule a little bit. But I think that's the first time I mentioned it on stream, so you heard it here first. I got the version that had, you know, where you get it a week in advance from the official launch date, so it'll be like September 1st. Yeah. So I'm pretty excited about that. All right, so we're gonna take maybe half. There. Take the other half. Right? Yeah, someone asked me about that. I was like, do you think there don't be any bugs? It's a Bethesda game, so of course. That'll be fun. It'll be something. Let me find some exploits. Done with that package too. Oh. Alright, so we're up to 8 Crimsite and 16 Octane. Look, at this point, I practically play Bethesda games for the bugs, right? The Spiffing Brits videos, like all of his Skyrim videos are really great. Just like all the all the stuff he covers there. Different bugs. Let's not be hit by the train. At some point, we're gonna need another one of those, right? Yeah. And they're gonna have modular ships in Starfield. All sorts of things that should be. Whereas the bugs in Cyberpunk totally rubbed me the wrong way. You know, it's funny. I also have Cyberpunk. It was one of the games I was considering playing on stream, but it lost to other things. I've not run into too many bugs. Some glitchy graphics here and there, but nothing really troublesome. I guess I just dodged all that. I've not played a ton. How much? Hold on. Where is Steam? Boop, boop, boop. Let's see. How many hours do I have in Cyberpunk? Oh, it's only 90. Only 90 hours. I still think Cyberpunk is a good game. I had reset my entire game bugs. Oh no. Ow. That is... Yeah, I can see why you would be really bothered by that. That would... Sounds unpleasant. I guess I've been pretty lucky on that angle. I need to get back to that at some point. But yeah, so this is gonna... Okay, 118. So we're gonna need more compressed sand. Right, to make 256. We need like another 100 and something times 9 because it's compressed sand. So let's go get some sand. And let's see, how do I want to do that? I could take that gravel. That would save me a step. Yep. Steel and gravel. Here, you can have there we go, food storage unit. There, alright. Yeah, so let's check in on the underground train yard. See how it's doing. The mob farm, in other words. It's progressing. I think it's a little bit higher. Here, let me, I'll get a little closer. Right? They'll all be evicted before we turn the lights on. So this has got to go up like 10, 15 blocks or whatever. There's big columns, as you see. No thank you. Yeah. So this goes basically underneath. Have you seen the train station? Actually, yeah. A lot of gunpowder. Oh yeah, good point. But we got a good buffer in here. I've been grinding kelp. All right, so now I gotta make this turn. But have you seen the new train station? I've not actually used it yet, but it was one of the big builds the other stream. You might not have seen it. Well, we'll get up there as soon as I find a place to turn around. It was a lot of copper. Yeah, I don't think you probably haven't seen it. It's fairly new, just in the last couple weeks. It's this thing. Yeah, right? And then I have a new passenger train that I've been working on earlier this stream. We got all the materials and yeah, so passenger train. I need to put a train station block down here to assemble it. That's why it's still sitting here. But this is my design. Anyway, I'm pretty happy with how this came out. Is there a trapdoor missing here? And then the engine with coal barrels, right? Oh, hold on. That's not right. There. And then the train station, which I've not really used other than trains are going through it, is this. So what's misleading about this, if you didn't know any better, you'd think each one of those roof blocks is like a copper block, right? But it's the Create one, so it's only a copper ingot. Yeah. Also, there's a dupe glitch. When you try to wax those blocks. Yeah, just one ingot. Yeah. And then, if you want to wax them, which is unnecessary because they're oxidized, but if you want to wax them, when you do that with a deployer and a honeycomb block, and you have that going on a belt directly into a crude storage unit, it dupes all the blocks. So this ended up being even less copper. However, I will note in this case, it's a little cheaty, but the blocks that are produced, those blocks, the copper, whatever they are, the shingles blocks, they are not meltable. You cannot turn them back into copper, so they're purely decorative at that point. So that's my justification for keeping them. But yeah. Yeah, and so each side of the station, yeah, sure, fair enough. Each side of the station has a little waiting area. And I had an idea for a, I don't know if that actually is readable. It might be readable on stream. For like a monorail or a gondola. Because, you know, we're over here, but there's another village over there. Apparently it does. Right? It's a station guard. He works here. He forgot his uniform today. Yeah. And then it's a gray glazed terracotta floor with this Dave's. Oh, there's the train. Ow. Oh, he doesn't like me anymore. All right. So yeah, that's some of what's been going on the last couple of weeks. Yeah, the floor. I was very happy to find that style, combining the like that arrangement. And then you got the windows looking in. This is this design is actually based off of a design for a different build that we've not done yet, like not built yet, which is for the brass factory. So that's coming soon. Actually, I have many new builds coming soon. As soon as we get the stuff to make the stuff to do it. Right, I came up here though to make some sand. Right? I know, right? It's been a lot of hours to get here, and a lot of that time, you know, I can't say this has not been the most efficient playthrough. Done a lot of things maybe not the most efficient way, or, you know, focused on aesthetics over other considerations. But still, I've been pretty happy. Also, I fixed the resource packs the other day, so that the color of the roof. This is acacia. This is what acacia is supposed to look like in this pack. Again, I don't know how long it was the wrong color because the resource pack wasn't loaded, but it's fixed now. All right, I think there's still mobs underneath there, so let's sleep over here. All right. And then we got compost being converted into rich soil with annihilation plates to collect them, and deployers to place new organic compost when they're broken. And so far today, while I've been playing, we made 14 more rich soil, completely without any block placement or mining by hand, with just three blocks there. So I have some farms that I'm going to build, and I need much rich soil. Yeah. So I mean, I got this set up yesterday, and then when I logged on today, so like 12-15 hours, there was like a stack and a half of rich soil in there. So it's not the fastest thing. We could expand this quite easily, although it's going to take more and more power to run, but it's kind of a proof of concept. I decided the other day that I really like the annihilation planes from AE2 for especially like cobblestone type farms. Yeah, I set up that bot the other day too. It is not smart enough to know that you're already following the channel, so it chimes in every half an hour. Did they take a ton of juice? You know, that's a good question. Let's look at that specifically. So if we look at the controller, so the I don't even see the annihilation planes on here. So I think maybe they don't. I think they don't take any power at all, which can't be right. That's not true, is it? Probably have to check the wiki. Of course, the I think that export and storage buses. So I have 2 storage buses and then an export bus per deployer. So that this is all managed by AE. I have total used. I do. I think I know where you're going with this. So energy usage 17.96 E per tick. Oh yeah. Let's math it. Okay, so well, first of all, the wireless access point is the main source of the power drain, which is silly because I don't even use it most of the time anyway. But it's fine. We're passively generating power, so that's 11.17, 12. 13 and a half, 14, 15, 16.75, 17, 17 and a half. Yeah, so basically nothing. Apparently, for the annihilation plates, planes. I might have to check the wiki. I'm not sure if I believe that. Or maybe it's maybe it only uses power when it actually breaks the block. Maybe it only uses power when it breaks the block, so it doesn't passively use any power. But when it has a block to break, then it uses power. Yeah, I had to do some things to make this work, right? So this had to be like cut off from the rest of the ME system. Yeah, that has the disk drives. And I don't know that I knew this, but I stumbled into this. I had this quartz fiber. So by putting the quartz fiber between the 2 glass cables, this gets power, but items don't flow into the disk drives. Because without this, I tested it, and it would like, what was it doing? It was doing crazy things. Oh, right. So it was immediately breaking the organic compost because there's no filtering on the annihilation planes. They just take whatever. And so they would pick it up and put it in the disk drive. And then the deployer would place a different thing. There are also formation planes. Why am I not using formation planes? Yeah, it was a mess, but we figured it out. With the quartz fiber there. I'm not using the formation planes because I wanted to have more blocks adjacent to the placed compost that were farmers delight, like rich soil, because this should, I believe, even the rich soil will help increase the rate in which the organic compost is converted. I also have water below. I don't know exactly like the optimal thing, but that was the thought, the reason to use deployers. And if we could have, can you waterlog the glass cables? Because if you could, that could also be a thing. Anyway, more testing required. Okay, so are we producing sand? Didn't test? No. Okay, so we got sand. Yeah. Just thinking about ways to have more surface area of the compost touching the growth. What is it called? There's compost. Adjacent activators. sped up by adjacent water, sped up by sunlight. So optimally, that automation would be outside, not inside. It was just convenient for me to do there then. So it does say sped up by adjacent activator, see below, organic compost, not rich soil. So maybe it needs to be organic compost, but that introduces a challenge in that you'd have to also cycle. I guess what you should do is you should arrange this vertically, right? With the oh, there went one. With the annihilation plates on top of the compost, and then a deployer above that, placing through, and then so that would allow you to tile in both directions. So you'd be able to do a whole horizontal plane of compost, and so all the blocks would be adjacent to more compost, and then you could do wander underneath. And then you would do it outside. Although I don't know if deployers are transparent. Hold on. Sorry, the quest stuff is in the way. It's hard to see, but I'm guessing they're not transparent blocks. Yeah, I don't think so. Okay. Anyway. It's random thoughts. Oh, I don't want my bowls. What else did I just throw in the system? That's fine. Okay, we're gonna go back. And deliver this compressed sand. Let's see. What else has changed recently? The other thing that happened recently was the some work on the Acerine and Viridium farm, setting up conveyor belts instead of crushing wheels and stuff to do some processing over there to then load the products onto a train. Although the trains for that haven't been built yet, but it's a process. All right, so that'll be enough compressed sand. We got 74 ochrum. There, well, not so great on the chromsite. I think maybe something is wedged. Let's see. Oh, we're out of flint. How did that happen? Okay, I guess we need more flint. A lot more flint. Maybe I was not thinking about how much flint was actually required for this. No, for the chromsite. Chromsite needs ochrum. Or chromsite needs flint. The compressed sand was for the ochrum. Yep. And we haven't built it yet, but I think on the last stream I showed a design for a new kelp farm, even bigger than the one we built before, because I realized the size of the layers was not going to be big enough for us. But that build is not started yet because it's there's a list. Passenger train, that's done basically. Expand kelp farm is kind of next-ish, although this is basically what we're doing right now. And then let's see. Yeah, there's no point in really working on the clay factory until we sort out the kelp farm, because the kelp farm is going to supply us with the bone meal. for the clay factory. And then we need to build the train for that. And then it's time to get lapis automated. So that we can make more chips, ICs. Because that is needful. Okay. So I think I'm gonna go. Right, so I came here to deliver the sand. I did that. That'll be enough sand for the 256 Akram. I'm gonna go grab another box of flint, because it seems like we're gonna go through a lot of it. And I have several boxes of crude storage units of flint up in the factory. Have you seen the community foundry, Dudamas? I think that was since you were here last as well, maybe. Probably going to have to stop here in a few minutes. As much as I would love to keep playing, I have an early morning meeting. And I should probably get a good night's sleep before that. But I get a little time. Yeah, I gotta do shower stuff. Yeah, it makes sense. Well, don't wait on my account. Yeah, I'm just gonna get this place down, and we'll get this set up to output down, and input top. There we go. Great. And I'll hopefully keep that going, since we've only produced 8 so far. Yeah? Well, if you can get any inspiration out of this, that's, neat. Cool. Flattering? So, yeah, I'll just... My brain is all about distributed systems and system of rates. Yeah, I would like to get to the point where I could really focus on doing that in this. Right now, it's more of the just get anything flowing, but you know, set it up in such a way that it could be expanded to do that. So this build, Dadbot9K, who just left the server again a little while ago, and GameBot9K worked on this build. They got some other stuff going on over here, and the farms over here. But this is the community foundry with 11,076 ingots of free space and all sorts of levers, bronze mixer and rose gold mixer and auto pour. Right? So this is all them, but it's been very helpful. Like the other day I came in here and made like a stack and a half of brass ingots, which we used for the train earlier. It's got some crushing wheels. If you don't have already pre-processed stuff, you can just dump it in the input chest and it will process through and then dump into the foundry. And they even put trapdoors on the top so you don't jump on here and fall in. So yeah. And of course they made me this car. So anyway. And we set up a a tunnel. I dug this tunnel down for the lava train to deliver lava for the foundry. So yeah, the car was is appreciated. It's a lot faster than running around. It's a lot faster than the quadricopter. I wish the trains could go faster, so they would be like really competitive. Like maybe what we need are like bullet trains, right? Maglev train tracks for Create. Although that doesn't really fit the theme. Maybe it fits the cream of the theme of Create Astral though. And then that would be really competitive. You know, you'd have a car and you go anywhere, and it's pretty fast, faster than a normal train. Or you could have a really fast train with a lot of resource investment. You could get really fast between 2 points. I'm not sure, but I think that you can you transport players using Applied Energistic spatial storage? Like, can you load yourself into spatial storage? I really should play around with that more, because I know that's a thing that's suggested for like being able to move the blade spawners from the moon to set up like a farm. Not sure. Sounds possible. Exactly. It sounds like it could work. I feel like I saw a video where someone was talking about doing that, but I've never tried. I've never, like, even in creative, I don't think I've done any of the spatial storage stuff. What's involved? Spatial components. Ooh. Spatial components. Shimmer pearls. So lots of shimmer dust. So a thing, oh right, it's before we go, a thing that did happen is I did make some progress on, which drawer is it in? Is it upstairs? In a drawer here. Also, I took the heads out of my backpack. Fluffus. Right. So what I was gonna say, portable fluid cell. I have 1,800 blocks or 1,800 buckets. All right. Well, these were in my backpack. Most of these from much earlier. Not a lot of recent deaths. But I've been carrying around these in my backpack, and it's kind of silly because I could use that space for like carrying more important stuff, or keeping stuff off the, out of my main inventory. But anyway, so yeah, this is all the stuff for going around and collecting the shimmer lakes underground. So this is the stuff you need to do that. So we got an ME chest, white sails, alternator, hose pulley, mechanical pump, 16K portable fluid cell. So we need 10K shimmer. Definitely worth organizing your headroom, right? Windmill bearing, all this stuff. So we can go and pull up 10,000 shimmer to make infinite shimmer, so that we can do all of the applied energistic stuff. It's in the plan. Page. Here it is, shimmer fountain. Yeah. I have a design for the tank. I'm gonna do a better tank than what we did for the lava, where it was just like a pit underground. It'll be a bit partially underground. Anyway, okay. Take a snack before bed is not a good idea to do. But that is gonna be it for the stream today. It's been real fun. Thank you, Streamlabs. Shimmer for days, right? Yeah, so that's gonna be it though. So, Dudamas, thanks for coming out to the stream. I hope your family stuff gets something better. I don't know the details. I don't need to. Yeah, no worries. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna be here 4 days a week for the schedule. I'm in it for the long haul because this stuff is what I'd be doing anyway, streaming or not. So I figured I should share it. Don't know how much longer till I get to be more regular. Whatever you can do. Oh hey, so just FYI for you and for anyone watching now or in the future, this command works. There we go. And I made a Discord, which you of course have no obligation to check out at all. But if you're interested, I know some people have asked in the past, and so that's now set up. Right. I made a Discord specifically for this kind of YouTube, Twitch community of people. Because I know there are people that are subscribed on YouTube. I hit 20 subscribers on the YouTube channel the other day. I'm sure there's some overlap between people that are following here on Twitch as well. But yeah, so fun stuff. It's getting interesting. Okay, but I'm gonna go to bed. I'll be playing Oni again on Friday, and then coding again, just normal schedule stuff, and then sometime soon, Starfield. I think I did make a coding channel specifically for coding stuff, and some other channels, and I can make more channels. I can do whatever we need for it. So yeah. The Discord. All right. It's so hard to stop, but I gotta go. So thank you. Enjoy your shower and the rest of your evening, and see you when you can make it again. So for now, right, take care, and until next time, bye-bye.